I'm Brian Kern. I'd like to welcome you to this virtual athletic banquet. Hopefully next year we will get to have a great meal and eat together in person again. Our athletes were very resilient this year. A lot of practice, shortened seasons, but we are so happy that we actually got to play games during this pandemic and look forward to a more normal experience next year. I hope you enjoy the virtual athletic banquet. We want to honor the accomplishments of all of our athletic teams. Thanks for joining us this evening.
Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you built a wall. Hope when the crowd screams out, you're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad.
Hi, my name is Sydney Bontrager and I'm on the women's basketball team, and I just wanted to highlight some of my favorite memories from this year. I think I speak for most of our team when I say that beating Highland was one of our best games, and after the game we had a lot of fun. Our coach, we planned on spraying our coach with our water when he came into the locker room. This was Sadie's idea, by the way. But when he came in, we started spraying, and he was holding his baby, and it started bawling. So that didn't turn out very well. We've had a lot of fun hanging out as a team. We hung out at Porcelain's, Pumpkin Patch, at the fire pit here, and lots of sand volleyball. We had a very memorable night when we all went to Olive Garden and Sadie got a flat tire. None of us had changed a tire before, but luckily Porcelain and I and a random stranger were able to save the day. Another funny memory I think we can all appreciate is Aiden's multiple wipeouts in the middle of games. She claims to have been tripped, but I'm pretty sure she just fell on her own. Anyways, I'm so thankful for this team and making this crazy year so amazing. We always worked hard despite our many injuries, including an almost fatal case of poison ivy, a world record amount of concussions, breaking my own ankles, and many injured limbs, and much more. I know I'll be returning with the freshmen, but some advice I have is that it's so important to form strong relationships with your teammates. Try to learn more about them and where they come from, and you'll be surprised what you find out. And of course, enjoy every moment you have while you are playing, because some of you this might be your last year next year. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Jacob Bowler, and I'm a sophomore on the men's soccer team. I have a lot of good memories of my athletic experience here at Heston. To start, we spent a team building week out at Camp Manoska freshman year. The first day of a 6 a.m., Billy Cuesta ran around every room waking people up because he was super excited for his first day of soccer. That excitement quickly disappeared an hour later when he was puking off to the side due to the conditioning. We lived that week off of PB&J sandwiches, and I don't think any of us have been able to look at them the same since. Team hangouts at Spencer Steinhoff's house has always been a blast. We've had some pretty entertaining team meetings down in the basement of Herb, and the team has always had a good time messing with Coach about his love of taking photos of birds, or how every time he falls or messes up a kick, it's his shoe's fault. Some of the highlights soccer-wise has been our first conference win my freshman year against Pratt, and our first away conference win this year, which was the first away conference win the men's team has had for over 5 years. And then the other day we punched our ticket to the playoffs, and that was the first time we've been able to do that in over 20 years. You know, these moments brought great joy and celebration, knowing that the work we have put in hasn't been for nothing, and that we've been able to accomplish something that no team in a while has been able to do. The most important part of my experience here has been the brotherhood created with my other sophomores. These guys are my best friends, and I'll stay connected to them for years to come. We've been through the highs and lows together, from some of the moments I just talked about all the way to, well, some of the games my freshman year. We've been through trials within the team, and now we're able to look at each other and know what we have to do to be able to move forward as a unit. So if there's anything I can encourage y'all freshmen to do, it would be this. Take the relationships with those around you seriously. Try and understand your teammates. Find time outside of the sport to hang out with them, and love those who are around you. The people are going to be what you remember. People are going to be the ones that bring you the most joy within your sport. The one thing I wish I had done my freshman year, and I'm glad I did change it for my sophomore, was letting my teammates be a priority in my life. So I encourage you to go and do the same. I wish you all the best of luck in your years to come. God bless.
And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. Hope when the moment comes, you'll say, I did it all.
Hey everyone, I'm head volleyball coach Taylor Littleton. This year, our conference highlight of the year was probably our win against Labette on our sophomore night. What a great accomplishment this season. Congratulations to all the girls on the team this season. This year, we did have all academic and JCAA awards to give out. First up is Cheyandra Teague. She made third team. Second team, we had Tana Tilley. And then first team, we had Olivia Galbraith and Miley George. And let's also not forget Jessica Wilson, who also received all conference academic awards as well. Our team GPA this year was 3.49, so congrats girls and great job.
All your joy and all your pain. But until my moment comes, I'll say, I did it all. I did it all.
The 2020-2021 school year saw the men's soccer program wait over 500 calendar days to play a competitive match. But the journey was worth it as the program did things it has not done in over 20 years. The boys won consecutive away conference matches and saw themselves receiving votes to be nationally ranked. They qualified for the conference tournament for the first time since 1999. The thing that really sets this group apart was their resiliency during the most crazy year they may see in their entire life. The team is currently sitting at 5 wins and 5 losses, having only lost once to a team outside the top 20 in the country. With school and graduation now finished, they still have a lot to play for. We are excited to continue to build the legacy of what it means to be a Hesston College men's soccer player. While postseason on-the-field honors are yet to be awarded, we believe big things are in store for the conference team. Aiden McGonigal is twice named National Goalkeeper of the Week, while he and Baldo Moreno both received All-Conference Player of the Week honors. The academic honors are as follows. Kansas Jayhawk All-Conference Team: Jacob Bowler, Luis Carcioli, Jeffrey Halstead, Aiden McGonigal, Spencer Steinhoff, Isaac Troyer, and Tanner Unruh. National Junior College Athletic Association All-Academic Team: Jacob Bowler, Luis Carcioli, Sam Otto, Isaac Troyer, and Tanner Unruh.
Lights go out and I can't be saved. Tides that I tried to swim against put me down upon my
Women's soccer has had a long and tough season in many ways. We're only getting to play 7 games this year due to COVID protocols and playing in the spring, but this team has been very resilient. A big highlight of the season was winning our Southmore night game against Southeast Community College with a beautiful goal by Kyra Steps. Our team GPA this year was 3.35, and we have some academic award winners. These girls that I'm naming are also all conference, all academic, but they're also All-American. Third team All-American, Julia Seifert, Jennifer Rodriguez, and Rachel Weaver. First team All-American, Claire Moyer, Den Morita, Bethany Masters, Kara Longenaker, and Annalise Hanna.
clothes in
Hey everyone, this is Michael Smalling, I'm the head women's basketball coach. As I think about what this last year was and how it went for our team, I just feel incredibly blessed with the group of girls that we had. It felt like they really took the Lark way and really lived it out. They were a group of girls who were really close with each other, built really great relationships, were really connected across campus and across the community. And that allowed us to have some great success on the court and really have a really good kind of non-conference schedule where we won 4 games. And then we ended the season with a really great win, fun conference win against Highland, which we hadn't done in over 10 years, which was a great way to end our season. You know, our girls were really engaged in the classroom, which was really great to see. Our cumulative GPA was a 3.64, which was the highest of all the athletic teams at Heston. That also meant that several of our girls had academic awards that we get to talk about, which is really fun. One of them is the Kansas Jayhawk Community College Conference All Academic Team. That is anybody who has a GPA of 3.5 or above. And our All Academic Award recipients for the KJCCC were Sydney Bontrager, Miley George, Star Her Many Horses, Destiny Kisei, and Hannah Williams. We also had several girls who were able to get the National Junior College Athletic Association All Academic Teams. And there are 3 different teams with that, 3 different tiers. And so this is how those went out. The third team is a 3.6 to 3.7 cumulative GPA for the year. And Natalia Bochenek was on that team. The second team was a 3.8 to 3.99 for the year, and that was Destiny Kisei and Star Her Many Horses. And then the first team were our athletes who had a 4.0 cumulative, and that was Sydney Bontrager, Miley George, and Hannah Williams. On top of the academic awards, we also had 2 girls who had really great years and were actually able to win some athletic awards as well. We had 2 girls who were Kansas Jayhawk Community College Conference all team members. And we had 2 girls who qualified for the 3rd team, all athletic, and that was Destiny Kisei and Sydney Bontrager. So all in all, it was a really great year for women's basketball, and we're really excited to see what's going to happen in the years to come. Thank you.
Hello, I'm head men's basketball coach Matt Hebert. This season was a tough one for everybody involved. It was full of ups and downs. Starting January 5th, we played 20 games from January 5 through April 5th. I gotta give a lot of thanks to the guys for sticking with it, giving effort every single day, not giving up on each other, not giving up on me, and fighting until the very end. So I want to thank those guys. The highlight of my season was coming to practice every single day and watching those guys compete and get better. So again, thank you to them for that. We had some academic honorees as well this year. Academic All-Conference, we had Spencer Conway, and then Academic All-American 3rd Team, Jawan Clifton, and Academic All-American 1st Team, Ethan Hildebrand and DJ Beachy. So congratulations to those guys.
Nothing else compares. Oh, nothing else compares. Nothing else compares.
Hi guys, I'm Coach Bell, the head softball coach here at Heston. Just want to give a shout out to all the girls for enduring everything during this COVID year, and the freshmen really stepping up this year with having a limited amount of experience coming in. Do want to give a shout out to what I feel is our best thing of the year. We had a walk-off home run by Kimberlyn Hobson against Callie, who was nationally ranked. We also had a triple play, which you don't ever really see in softball. We also had another walk-off by Marissa Harrison in one game as well. So congrats to those awesome things that we did this year. Also going to playoffs this year is also a really big step for the program. Do want to give a shout out to a bunch of different girls who had all conference awards, starting with Kiera Chieso, Michaela Agnasanti, Madison Huber, Katie Alanese, Natalie Paramo, Maria Gerber, Erica Nacarado, Mariah Gilmartin, Kimberlyn Hobson, and Lexi Sylvie. Those are all conference awards. We also had a couple national NJCAA all academic awards as well, starting with Mariah Gilmartin, Erica Nacarado, and Mari Gerber were third team. Natalie Paramo, Katie Alanese, Madison Huber, and Michaela Agnasanti were all second team. Congrats, girls. And congrats to our team for having a GPA of a 3.17 this year.
Hi, I'm head baseball coach Kyle Olson here at Heston College. I want to take a minute today to talk about our team highlights and then introduce you our all-conference and all-American academic athletes. Our team this year went 29-20, set a school wins record with 29. We also set a record for home runs in a season and stolen bases in a season this year. We are going to the playoffs here starting next week to make some noise there. Our all-conference academic athletes are Pin Ann Dixon-Lynn, Shunsuke Otanashi, Jacob McKenzie, Kobe Winters, Braden Ketley, Ren Yokoyama, Koi Kuhn, and last, Aiden Betker. He is all conference and a first team academic All-American.
Where I wanted to go. Where I wanted to go. Where I wanted to.
Men's golf had one academic award winner this season for the KJCCC, and that was Marshall Wolf. Marshall was also selected to the NJCAA All Academic Second Team. Congrats, Marshall. A highlight from the season was when Jackson Lewis placed 16th overall in the district tournament at Mozinga Lake Park. Congrats, guys.
We'd like to recognize an outstanding volunteer for the Larks Athletics this year. Chuck has been at many, many games. You'll see him keeping score at nearly all of the basketball games and at softball games. And if you've never run a scoreboard for a basketball game, it is a little higher pressure than you might think and takes some expertise, and Chuck is the best at that. So we'd like to recognize Chuck as our Volunteer of the Year. Thanks, Chuck, for all of your time.
Thank you. I enjoy working with the kids. For the kids.
Switch it! But I think all
Each year at Heston College, we recognize an outstanding male and female student athlete. This year, we've actually selected two female athletes because we have two record-breaking athletes. The first one that we want to recognize is Sydney Bontrager, who was great on the basketball court, averaging a double-double, being an all-conference selection, as well as excelling in the classroom, being an academic All-American. So we would like to recognize Sydney as one of our outstanding female athletes for this year. Congratulations, Sydney. Our second outstanding female student athlete is Jessie Miranda, shortstop on our softball team, who has batted leadoff. She owns the record for stolen bases and hits in a career here at Hesston College, has had an outstanding career on the field, and has also excelled in the classroom as a nursing student, where she's also an academic All-American. We'd like to congratulate Jessie Miranda.
Thanks, Brian.
Mm-hmm. Each year at Hesston College, we recognize an outstanding male athlete, and this year the coaches have selected Coy Kuhn. Coy is an outstanding baseball player. He holds some baseball records, has done a great job. He's also done a great job in the classroom, where he's academic All-American, and one of the things that coaches loved about Coy is his work ethic in the weight room, and not just with his team, but he's helped to train other teams in the weight room. So we'd like to recognize Coy Kuhn for being our outstanding male athlete at Hesston College for this school year.